Welcome into this episode of Untold Stories. Last time out, Balrick completed some excellent investigation on the murder spree in the stables and had uncovered the truth as far as he was concerned of a displacer beast attack. Varying other events happened, including the world's most awkward drug deal, and multiple members of the party insulting the Jugo of the town directly to his face. So that's not going to have any ramifications. So we will pick up with you heading across the courtyard, having picked up some nets in preparation for this excursion into Weilaw Wood. To try and find the beast that did this. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they leave town? Prepare anything? Cast spells? Probably not in town, but yeah.
Aderyn, should we get you a weapon?
My staff is for keeping things away, but I am just keeping watch. I will not be fighting.
Okay.
I check my several axes.
Sharp as attack.
Nice.
I'm all good.
Cool. Okay. Well, you head out of town, eastward. Yeah.
Can I create a... Not create, I just want to, for no reason, see if I can find a like a fruit merchant and grab a bag of berries for snacks.
Right.
Holy berries for snacks.
Yeah. Easily doable. As I say, merchant town in the middle of growing areas. You can easily grab a bunch of berries. Call it a silver piece, and you have probably more than you'll need until they've gone mouldy anyway.
Did you say silver?
Yeah. Are you not just gonna stand there gawking at us two, or I know we're excellent looking and we're accomplished hunters and we do a lot for this town, but you're not getting any autographs or anything.
Or it's gonna do a quick like laugh or cover it with a cough.
Hey, how you doing? So, I'll step forward. So we're on the trail of something which might be a bit dangerous and tricky. Wondering if you wanted in, or if you had a idea where.
What's the pay?
Vague promises from the captain.
Sounds like you're going to get stuffed.
Give me 10% of whatever we get.
At the minute, it's 10% of nothing. So
It'll be 10% of a lot.
yeah. What do you want to know?
Displacer beasts.
The fuck?
You know, large cats.
Fictional stories. Yeah.
That's not the important thing, I don't think. Like, ignoring that, because they are real dangerous things. More of the forest outside the town. We need directions around it and stuff, any tips and any, like, trails for it.
Oh! You gonna go stealing a boar from us or something like that?
No, displacer beast.
Fictional.
Alright then.
It's going to be much help, Rick.
A big cat.
Huh. I mean, that would explain. Yeah, probably would. I mean, you're probably doing us a favour at that point. I mean, we've got some traps laying out there that you might want to avoid. So just keep a lookout for them, I guess.
Is that all? A lookout?
I mean, we don't have an exact... I mean, do you have a map?
Not particularly. No.
Well, then how the hell are we going to point them out? We just kind of know roughly where they are on the trails.
Do you have like a signature, like you know, some people put a feather in them onto something, or like a telltale calling card?
No, but we should start doing that. That might stop the kids in town getting caught up in them.
Excellent, accomplished hunters. That's what you said, right?
Hey, we're very good. We keep people fed. What the fuck are you doing?
I said you're excellent, accomplished hunters. Anyway,
Thank you.
there's traps lying about. Any big enough to take down a panther?
Maybe main one? Probably, yeah. Yeah, we could probably at least wound it enough to hunt it down ourselves.
But
Most-
you're gonna make one, or you
No,
have?
as in there's probably a couple in there. Most of them are more like, you know, your dangle foot things that'll yank someone up into a tree, like a deer, maybe at best. But just would you stop telling them everything? Like, let's just. Anything else?
I don't think there's much else here for us, Balrick.
Yeah.
Fair warning. What if this panther that you're chasing must be feckin' big? Because found a boar carcass in the forest a couple of days ago, and let's just say it was torn to shreds. Like I've never seen anything like it. So
Well, thank you guys kindly.
well,
Appreciate the information.
we're not going in the forest until you come back, and if you don't come back, never going in there again.
That's fair.
Good plan.
Hunters that want to hunt a creature? Sure.
If you could like try and stop people coming in the forest for a little while, just while we deal with this.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks. I like, you know, to not be hunted while I'm also hunting.
You're hunting a big cat. What do you think's going to happen?
Well, you know, hunting by the thing I know I'm trying to hunt.
You're weird.
I grin.
Not better. Not better. Anything
Alright.
else? You good?
No, that's it.
Cool, bye. You head out of town, leaving the bustle of it behind and the continued sound of people reladen in wagons in preparation for some people being able to leave, at least. And head towards the forest. Right, we're going to do something interesting with this one. Who is familiar with Minesweeper? audio's back now.
Our
So-
heroes swept the forest and
Ten-
there is
Yeah,
You
we
can
had
reiterate.
no audio for half of that because we don't know what we're doing when we do this. So back it. To summarise the events that just happened, the party has been exploring the forest.
We met
Finding-
2 hit hunters.
yes, met 2 shit hunters
They weren't sick.
who weren't helpful other than warning you that there were traps. You then hit the forest itself. You spent some time navigating up and down, basically exploring through various different means. Balrick, obviously, with his natural or earned talents. Togrim, with his keen eye for detail, looking for blood spatter and stuff early on, got you heading at least in a somewhat right direction before you realised that you needed to go back the way you came. Decent perception from Aderyn initially, realised that the animal noises from a certain direction weren't happening, and so possibly the predators headed that direction. Tauri used some detect magic and spotted some displacer beast fur that helped you continue on your journey. Then there was a little... Mhm.
Alleged displacer beast fur.
Alleged displacer beast fur. You're fairly confident with it at this point. Then there was a little bit of a hiccup as multiple people kept being able to find nothing. There was some tree climbing before someone tried to look for traps and there weren't any. Someone, I'm not naming names, but Togrim. Someone else, Aderyn, decided to try and stand in the middle of the forest and listen for some big cats. But everyone else was too distracting anyway and didn't help. Before eventually a direction was was found. Some further investigation checks eventually found half a dead horse. Although at this point it might be more like a quarter. It was basically just the rear end part of a horse that gave you a blood trail to follow. And then from there, you did a little bit more magic, didn't yield a perfect result, and then Balrick kind of took the reins again a little bit, found more of this displacer beast fur, and started heading up in a northward direction. Before Ximori used their powerful sense of smell, apparently, to smell cat urine.
With a pretty impressive nat 20.
With a pretty impressive nat 20 to the north. And here we are as the party decides to plan. And next time, we're going to have Mike's recording. Professionals!
Alright, they still get to see Balrick's cunning plan.
Yes. We got a cunning plan from Balrick.
Supernaturally came up.
this is all part of the cunning plan.
Yeah,
It's not-
the mics being off was part of the cunning plan.
Oh yes. Having to say cunning plan so much.
I'll never see it coming.
Anyway, yes, so we'll try to immobilize it. Sorry. Scotland, we'll try to immobilize. So I've been doing this accent all this time for no reason. We'll try to immobilize it.
practice.
We'll work as teams, get some duos. Aderyn, do you want to take part? Do you want to help with the nets, or are you just going to stand at the back and watch?
Well, what's the least dangerous part?
The least dangerous for you is standing at the back and watching.
I can do that. Yeah, I'll take a hit.
Right. You're making a great hunter, slowly.
Thank you.
Alright. If Tauri, Togrim, one of you wants to help me with my net and one of you help with Ximori, I say maybe I'm more of a ranged fighter than you, Ximori. So maybe you try the net first and I'll be a backup.
Yeah, I'll be closer. So
We'll try and distract it for you, make it a little bit easier to grab.
yeah,
We'll try and
no, yeah, Togrim, once we've got it in the net, you're gonna help me keep it down.
I will not be close to this thing, if I'm honest.
Togrim,
Tauri,
Hard no.
I'm a little small.
Togrim, you stay by me. I'll use it as a counterweight if I have to throw the net. Yeah, right?
I've got a crossbow to fire at it.
I have a bow as well, but
See what I can do.
So it's Tauri and Ximori and then Togrim and Balrick on the nets.
yeah.
Okay.
Tauri, once the net's on, you can get the hell out of there. You don't have to hang around as Blizz Beast.
Wait.
Hey?
Whose team is net number 1?
Ximori.
Okay.
I'll be closer, so I'll try and get it in initially, and then
I think it'll be easier to net it if one of us is helping the other. So
yeah.
I mean, Tauri, do you have much ranged combat stuff? If you can distract
I
it.
have a crossbow.
Tell you what, I can do some. I'm an archer mainly, but I'll go in and do some. I'll go in physically. We'll just help each other, Ximori. We'll try your net first, and then I'll try mine.
How close do I feel we are to actually everything kicking off?
We're entering.
We're against
we're in-
territory now, so it's going to be in the next hour or so.
No, I need it to be closer to the time. Don't worry.
I'm sure if we go stealthy now and try and make sure that we're arriving carefully, we should be able to do it
I'll keep an eye out.
relatively. We'll have time to prep. I'm hoping.
We will find out.
Yeah, so Aderyn, keep those incredible half-elf ears perked up.
I will just for reference. It's a big cat. You said just like a
Very
cat?
big cat.
Any particular color?
Fur cut.
Dark.
Dark, a big dark cat. Okay. Like how
With-
big are we talking?
Big enough to eat multiple horses and a boar and a goat in a week. With 6 legs and tentacles.
I mean, about horse size ish.
You didn't mention anything about tentacles before I came out into the forest.
Did I not?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay. Okay. Big cat.
It's
tentacles.
okay. They're on the back end of it, though. I think
Right.
so. You should rest at the front. I
Oh.
might be thinking of elephants.
Okay.
I will do something first.
I'm gonna grip my
Before we enter its territory, I will do something. I'm going to take my berry pouch out. Alright. I'm a man of the wilds. I'm a pre-warrior. I know a little bit of some magical stuff for nature. I hope that's not offensive to anyone.
Not you as well.
without
It's needed for my stuff. I'm not from here anyway.
without the ID.
Is it alright with people if I do a little bit so we've got a backup plan?
Alright.
Yeah,
That's fine
sure.
with me. Carry on.
Alright.
I
I've got
don't
this
care.
bag of berries. I'm just gonna. It's barely magic. I'm just making the berries nicer. And then, whatever good berry looks like. Take a bag of berries. Poof them.
What does it look like to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What does Goodberry look from?
I don't know, I pinch a paprika and shake it up.
Ew, paprika and berries?
Wow.
The spice of life.
I'm more amazed at the ability for
Oh,
paprika
paprika,
to
maybe.
grow that far north that you know what paprika is, but whatever.
Oh, not paprika. Something else. Spam.
Nightshade.
One of those little packs of salt you get in the salt your own crisps packets.
It's pink rock salt.
Pink
Wanna
rock salt.
sprinkle some drugs on
Alright,
it?
so I sprinkle some stuff on it, shake it up, and give everyone 2 berries. So if you're in trouble, pop one. It might heal, it might give you a bit more vitalize. More, if one of us goes unconscious, these have a kick. They'll kick you back up to conscious briefly.
Like drugs kind of kick?
No, alright, a little bit, but like magical drugs.
Balrick, I did not have you
That's
as
like-
someone who did drugs. Welcome aboard, my friend.
Drugs, it's medicinal. Alright.
Medicinal drugs.
If one of us goes down, pop one of these in their mouth. You won't be strong. You will be conscious.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright.
2 each.
Thank you.
Also, you were probably quite hungry now. They'll fill us up for the day. Don't eat anything afterwards because they are filling. You have like 3 of them, like you're gone the next day. You'll be out the back for ages.
Balrick, we don't fat shame in this group.
No, that's not what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
They're very filling. So filling all at once, you get full.
If they
I'll-
fill,
how much-
if they fill your stomach, what do they do to mine?
I mean, you know how much I have to eat in a day to just like keep all this going, right?
Maybe 2 of these. These are strong stuff.
Okay, I'll
I'm
take
just saying,
I'll
magical
what
word on it, I
take
guess.
your word for it.
I trust you, so fine.
So everyone has 2 good berries.
But if it was anyone else, I would throw these on the ground, but it's you, Balrick, and I trust you, so fine.
I appreciate that. I know it's difficult for you. Alright, shall we go further in then? What time is it? Is it getting towards dusk then now, Gethin?
Yeah, you're kind of reaching, like, it's starting to get burnt orange in the sky.
Right. We need to go fast but careful. We want to find it before the sun goes down. Right.
Oh, that's the point. How many of you can see in the dark?
Not well.
Yeah, I assume I must be able to, but I haven't checked.
I think
think-
you're a rock gnome, yeah? You should be
Yeah.
able to.
And I?
I don't see that well in the dark.
No, like,
Tauri, how you doing in no lights?
I cannot see for shit.
Right. To be quick.
yes, I can.
Can you like make lights with your
Nope.
magic?
How dark is it right now?
The shadows are quite long here. These trees aren't
Okay.
small, and because it's getting to dusk, like it's not. You can still see fine, but like there's a lot of dim light around, kind of thing.
Can I grab 3 rocks off the floor and use my magical tinkering ability to turn them into little light beacons? And I'll pass one to whoever needs them and just say, use this as a light, put it in your pocket and hide it if you don't want to be a beacon for the displacer beast.
Perfect
What does
idea.
that look like though?
It's just like a little rock, and it's just like a white light emits from it. 5-foot radius, bright lights. 5 foot further, dim light.
Okay. Alright, that's a great idea. If necessary, we could throw them at it, and it will be like.
And you could always do that big fiery eye thing again, right? You know, if things get like really dark.
The fiery eye wasn't me.
No, I meant Tauri, the big
Oh.
floating eye thing.
Would
It
would
much.
an illusion light up the area?
Not really. Self-contained light.
Wouldn't work. Illusion doesn't create light. It's weird.
Okay.
Like it would make enough around it per se, but wouldn't.
Alright, let's
Let's do this.
let's go. So go nice and careful.
Right, yeah. Careful. I can do careful.
Ears open, eyes open. We want to find this beast before it finds
And
us.
we're killing it, right?
Killing.
Okay, good.
I'd appreciate if we left the skin relatively intact. You know, it's my business. I collect it. But
I
think
will
This is
bear that in mind.
Blister beast fur is quite like valuable, but if it
Okay,
gets
I'll just sort of go for the neck and head then, so I can keep more of it intact, I guess.
Yeah, you imagine people like furry tentacles. Yes.
yeah, very popular with old elven men. They like them. They're like weird like scars. I don't know. It's quite
I will
weird.
not judge.
Yeah, it sounds like something somebody really old would wear.
Yeah. Very dated taste, you know. Anyway,
You moving?
move on.
Do you want to move your leaf?
Oh yeah, sorry, I've been doing it. Where am
Not particularly.
I? Moving north. Do we find the beast? A wee beastie.
It ain't we.
My accent is falling apart today. It's so not on point.
You've done it for so long and none of it was recorded.
Will.
Only if Gethin said all those things about birds. Terrible, terrible things.
Yeah, fucking hate birds.
Like,
No, they're not real. They're not real. You don't have to.
Yeah, so you come into this area and like there is a heavy smell here. Like it's very similar to the smell that was in the stables, Balrick and Togrim. Like you're starting to pick up on territorial markers. There's more of a blood smell wafting around, but it is quite all-encompassing, and you're a bit lost on direction at this point. There's no big cats here, but you're very clear that what passed through here, it was like a decent track.
Are there any blood trails or patches of fur or anything in this bit?
Yeah, in this bit, because as I said, like this was where Ximori kind of highlighted that they went, but it's where from here you're 100% certain where to head in the direction of. You can take a look around, look in a direction.
I investigate north for more trails.
Yeah, investigate north.
24.
24. Something very weird with north. You look north and you kind of look for blood trails, and the blood trail, you're fairly confident the blood trail leads northwest from you. However, north and northeast do show passage of large creature moving through. There's broken bushes, tree limbs off, prints in the earth.
Okay. I'll head back and sort of say there's a definite trail to the northwest, but all up there is looking damaged and worn, and stuff has been through there.
What did you roll again? 20 something?
24. 19.
24. With a 24, I'll also say that those prints to the north and northeast are much fresher than the ones you've been following.
Ooh. Okay. So yeah, the blood trails and stuff are definitely towards the northwest, but the northeast and north directly, they look like they're fresh prints, like they are new footprints.
What sort of direction are they going, Togrim?
I can't tell. I'm not tracking. I'm not good at tracking, but they're just everywhere.
Right,
I think we're on the right path if we just head up.
Right, I'll take a look at them paw prints, see if I can work out a full direction.
Roll survival with advantage, because you're running off a very high roll.
17.
17. They appear to be heading west.
So hang on, they're going... What?
So they're
They're
coming
going-
from east to west.
So they're going to that northwest bit anyway.
Yeah,
Or they're going
so the tracks appear to be heading that direction.
East.
Or east, so they're heading east.
Why do I keep doing this? East, yes. Motherfucker.
Yeah, but you had a way out then. You hadn't made that mistake on like recording yet, and you just. For everyone's clarification, the few people that are watching.
The one person, Sarah's friend.
12 times.
This
Yeah,
goes out to you.
12, 15 times. Someone Gavin's made that mistake. I don't know. Too many to count now.
Look, one of them was look. Yeah, I've got no excuse. I got nothing.
I think they'll look good spot. I would have gone for the trail, so well done, Togrim. That's excellent spotting. They're going east, though, I can tell, so we'll have to go out eastward.
That's further into the forest.
Let's just rush that way. Let's speed. Yeah.
We want to get this done
Yeah.
before it gets too dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go take it
Okay.
down now.
You head east, moving with due haste. And as you do, you kind of break into this area, and you very quickly get turned around in this area and realize that the tracks that you were following lead back south again. And you turn to look south, and Balrick, you peer into the brush that direction, and what looks back at you is a pair of yellow eyes prowling through the brush, and then above it, out of the bushes, two large tentacles with barbed hooks come reaching out before padding through. A large, black-furred, 6 muscular-legged panther prowls out of the bush and just bares its fangs towards you as a displacer beast leaps out towards you. Aderyn and Tauri, you see behind 2 more pairs of tentacles out of the bush as 2 more come barreling through and leap into combat. And I need everyone to roll initiative, and I need to find a battle map.
Gonna die on session 6.
Well, you're gonna have 4 bodies to pull out of the forest.
Sorry,
today.
Lesley
I think it's one
Avenger.
Leslie's going to come and avenge us and then go, hang on a minute, what am I doing?
Lesley, they all die, says Aderyn, running into the room.
We've got to stall this fight so it lasts longer than this session, and so when Emma gets back, she can come in with a miraculous rescue.
I don't think we're going to necessarily get through this combat now.
I don't know. I reckon we can all die pretty quick.
We are
It'll be
reusing a
fine.
map from previous campaign.
I did notice that there was a spider on it.
Yeah. There's some spider
Oh
webs
god,
to
a
the left.
spider as well.
Let's use. Stop. Get rid of it.
This is where we rescue the Druid Cycle.
There's gotta be a cut.
It is indeed. Interestingly, Balrick, what I will say with this is these don't look as big as the ones you've dealt with in the past. These aren't horse-sized, they're more like panther-sized. So, for terms, they are medium-sized creatures.
Okay, excellent.
Good news, we're killing teenagers.
One is directly on top of Balrick, who is investigating. Another one comes through.
The weirdly displacer beasts.
I mean, I have just essentially like
Where
Just
would the
kobolds.
rest of you have been placed entering into this space?
I would have been.
Bear in mind, you would have been
Eerie.
ambushed and...
Yeah.
I was
Sort of.
probably
Not surprised though, because we were literally looking for them.
Yes, you knew you were in their territory, but the
We were
point is,
hoping-
no one has got a surprise on this.
Yeah.
Aderyn, where were you? Aderyn.
I was probably
My brain went Aderyn, went, no, it's Aderyn. Then I'm like, right, first
Yeah,
time.
you
No, it's Wes.
Yeah, I was probably trailing behind, sort of like, because I'm pretty scared, not gonna lie.
Tauri?
Probably similar, maybe in this bushes up here.
Gotcha.
Actually,
Togrim?
Put me here somewhere.
Right. Can I get some initiatives? 25 to 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, we're not picking up with the thing.
At least one of us was paying attention.
The highest
Uh,
I would hope that my initiative was high since I was looking at the displacer beast.
Now, what to do? What to do?
I'm trying to let everyone else act first.
20 to 15.
17.
Wait, 30-20.
30 20 for Tauri. 17 for Togrim.
16 for Ximori.
Ximori. You guys, despite being ambushed, are going before the Panthers. And Aderyn.
It's a
Which, I mean, in my defense, I am petrified with fear, so...
Do you have what's your modifier for your initiative? What's your dexterity?
So it's 1. So it's a total of 2.
Total of 2.
Okay.
Balrick, you are up
I'm
first.
a completely normal civilian human. Half elf, not person.
You're all being really racist towards my elven side, just saying.
Completely, she's not a specialist. Like she's not a warrior of any kind.
I'm gonna stop wearing my
magic.
elf here. You remember.
That's not what I mean. I meant.
Balrick, you are up. It is your turn. You have a
My turn?
panther in your face. A tentacled panther in your face.
Alright, screw the cunning plan. Let's just try and net 2 of them. And I'm just going to try and net the one in front of me.
Okay, make an attack roll with a net at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
It's a displacer beast, motherfucker.
They all have advantage all the time, don't they?
Until they get hit.
Ugh.
But if I can get the net on it, then I can... It won't get that reformed. Can I? Actually. What does that give me? That doesn't do anything. Oh, maybe I should do that. No, okay, I'll do it.
Tauri, you're on deck, over.
4 plus stuff or 5 plus stuff, so... Not good. Is net strength?
It's
as
a
well?
thrown weapon, so yeah, strength.
Oh,
And it's not finesse.
8. 8.
8. You, just like in your panic as the thing like prowls out towards you with these tentacles above you, just like fumble for the net and just launch it at where like you saw it out the corner of your eye as you were fumbling, and just and it just like settles on some of these bushes. The net's not ruined, but it misses the target entirely. Bonus action or
I really
movement?
wish we'd got this off. I really wish we'd have what was it? I really wish we'd have caught these guys by surprise. Do I have a bonus action? Yeah, screw it. I'll Hunter's Mark the one right in front of me.
You are Hunter's Marked. Yeah.
And draw my sword.
Tauri, you're up.
As a bonus action, I'm going to yell for Ximori. I hope you can show us how it's all done. And you get inspiration.
Is that a D6?
It is, unfortunately, because I'm only a tiny bard.
I will definitely take it.
It's coming.
D6 was great.
Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Bane.
What's the range on Bane?
30 feet. So if I need to move up, I will.
Yeah, 30 feet, so you can target 3 creatures within 30 feet of you.
Yep.
Still doesn't help us hit it.
Yeah, so 30 feet is not... You have to move up a fair chunk.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's there.
4, 5.
Move to there.
I think that might be one too many, but you can still reach the one in front of me.
You can't reach number 1 from there with 30 feet, but you can hit 2 and 3, because diagonals.
And where I am now,
Is 35 feet
Cross.
in a straight line.
freaking annoying. Can I? Okay, what I'll do is, no offense to these people, I'm going to stay back here, and then I'm going to hold my action for when all 3 of them come within 30 feet. I'll cast Pain.
Okay, you are concentrating.
Yep.
Therefore, and the spell slot is expended.
Yes.
Cool. Ending Tauri's turn. It is Togrim's.
I will shoot at the one Balrick is fighting with my crossbow.
Go for it. You're at disadvantage.
Uh, 19 to hit. Narrowly
Disadvantage.
missing a natural 20.
Oh. But yeah, 19 does hit. You're fairly certain you've got like a bullseye on it. Pull the trigger. It doesn't quite hit like the throat that you're aiming for, but thuds heavily into its shoulder.
Hang on. 48 plus 1. There we go. 6 damage.
6 damage. A healthy. It like turns to snarl at you, and its tentacles kind of lash out in reaction to the direction where the pain came from. Nowhere near hitting you though. And Balrick up close, like your eyes, like you're focusing on it, and like you're trying to focus, and then suddenly this bolt hits in, like it reacts, and its form kind of solidifies in your vision for a second.
Ximori, quick! The displacement's gone down.
Is there a tree large enough that I can hide behind as cover?
Yeah, you can move behind a tree. You're not
Cool.
hidden, but
Yeah, but some
you
partial
have
cover.
cover. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
That'll
a
be
bonsai tree
my
give you
turn.
cover.
Ximori, you're up.
Right, I am going to just exhale everything real quick. Grab my net. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and net the one in front of Balrick, because I assume that's what he meant by.
Make me
Get
an
this
attack
done.
roll with your net. Strength attack with proficiency, because martial weapon.
That is 19.
19. Woof. And like you drag the net around this thing, capturing the tentacles, and it's now like it is restrained in the net, unable to properly shift. It can still try and attack you on its turn, but it will be at disadvantage because it is restrained.
And I will take a further step forward slightly, so that Balrick's got a bit of cover from number 1. So
Right.
it's going to go after me first, I suppose. to
Gotcha.
Balrick.
Speaking of which, it is now the Panther's turns, who genuinely rolled an 11, a 13, and a 10. So they just all go after each other. We'll start with one who will straight away run towards you, who has trapped its friend. It
Here we go.
makes it literally runs straight towards you and just tries to leap towards you with both of its claws as it attempts to try and pounce on you. The first one is a 14 to hit,
Miss.
and the second one is a 16 to hit.
That's my AC.
Can't remember, you occasionally have shields.
Yeah. There's nothing with a shield or weapons I can use here.
You're not raging yet, so...
I am. That's
Oh.
That's what the exhale was. So.
My mistaken. So that's 7 half to 3 slashing damage as this claw just rakes down your chest, and I need you to make a strength save as this panther tries to pin you to the floor.
We're going to use my bardic inspiration on that. So that brings it to a 16.
16. That is enough as it tries to pin you to the floor. You just wrestle it off, and then stand there ready to fight it.
All right.
Strength save, were you aware that you had advantage? So
You're
you're
right.
raging strength.
Not for the new barbarian.
Oh, is it not?
No, they get it.
No.
They get it without raging at a later level, so they don't have to rage for it.
I get a stronger ability later on.
Forget that
Yes.
you do it. The old.
I just need to
The
check.
Barbarian Reimagined class by Gethin. Available
Available.
on D&D.
Available on the DMsGuild for pay what you want. The panther that is trapped in the net is going to try and slash its way out of it at disadvantage because it is restrained, as it makes 2 kind of claw attacks at it at disadvantage. That is a nat 1 on the first claw. It's... And that one will hit for the perfect amount of damage to just slice 3 of the net. But it did use its entire turn breaking 3 of the net in the process. That net is now gone. There's still 1 net on the field that can be picked up and used. Number 3... Just checking for some Tauri. Doesn't see Togrim, so will run straight for Balrick. Now that other one has been freed, this one and the one that's out of the net, start kind of like prowling and trying to corner you in, like they're a pack hunting together, and it has advantage on its attacks as it comes in and attempts to pin you down to the ground, Balrick. That is a nat 20 with the first attack, and 16 with the second.
Both hit.
First attack is 7 slashing damage, that's on the crit, and 5 on the second one, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I am going to use Stone's Endurance on that first one.
Okay.
4 plus 3, 7. I do not take damage from the first one.
So you just take 5 slashing damage from the second one, and a strength saving throw.
Okay. 7.
7 total.
Yep.
This panther just comes running out of the bush towards you. You're distracted by the one that's broke free of the net. You're like, oh fuck, and then suddenly you're just blindsided by a blur of blurry fur and are knocked prone.
Is that all of the displacer beasts?
Yeah. Purple.
As I call pro them, so that's Aderyn's turn now. Aderyn, surely you're useful, please.
Aderyn, your turn.
I don't know if I'm going to do anything. Can I? Can I roll first a d6, and if I get a level 3, I'll do something, and if I get a level 3, I won't?
It's your character, you can do that if you want.
Okay, do that, but roll it with a d20.
No. I got a 6, I definitely do something.
She runs away.
Hides behind a tree and starts singing a little song to herself.
I was kind of paralyzed with fear, but because he shouts at me, I kind of like come back to it, and I unconsciously just like instinctively react. And I will pass Mind Sliver at the kitty cat.
60-foot range. I assume you're going for the one that just knocked him prone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an intelligence save for functionally a cat.
You don't even have to move.
Yup.
And it's
Intelligence save!
Mind attack, that's invisible, is it?
That's a 4 on the die.
Okay, in that case, it takes 1d6 psychic damage, so...
Yep.
2.
2 points of psychic damage.
And it takes away 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Alright.
So, where's my d4?
4, so it'll take 4 off its next saving throw. Balrick, you see like a trickle of blood come out of this panther's nose as it's like standing over you, baring its fangs, preparing to try and tear out your throat. We're back round to the top. Balrick.
Can I do anything that triggers a saving throw? Is the question.
Gotta try and grapple it.
Grapple the jet
as well.
I might have one
Had
thing.
the other net, you could have put it in.
That's not a save either.
No, but when it tries to break free, that's a save.
It can just attack the net.
Oh,
Yeah, it can break the net without attacking it.
Ooh.
There are other people who have saving throw stuff coming up anyway, so.
True. I'll leave that. Am I grappled to the floor or pinned to the floor?
No, you're just prone. That is all.
I have something that can cause a saving throw, which could be really good for the coach later on. But I'm leaving it there. Alright, I'll stand up, push it off me, get off my feet. I'm not going to go for the other net. I'm in, like, nets are out. Pull out my machete as well, so put that around.
Yeah.
And then try and do 2 attacks on the one that just pinned me down.
I mean, the other one has your mark on it.
Yeah, isn't that one?
Go for it.
No, yeah, not the other one. Do that one. So 2 attacks.
Yep.
14.
14 at disadvantage.
I'm at disadvantage. Well, the other one would have been a 20 odd, so
14 does hit.
Okay, first attack. D6 plus 4, so 6. Plus D6 of when it's back. 6, so 12.
12. You just come in with your main sword and just like slash down this thing's like front. I was gonna say front leg. It's got 6. One of its front legs, and this huge like gout of blood like pours out and it like materializes and like its tentacles like turn to snap towards you as you have a bonus action.
Yeah, so
It's
is it
still up,
looking
but
real-
it's like holding one side of itself and snarling at you.
This isn't a targeted attack, but I am gonna flavor-wise aim for the tentacle. Try and cut off the tentacles.
Yeah, go for it. Nat 20?
That's fine.
Let's do it. You get the tentacles for sure.
Hunter's Mark is not just once a turn, is it? It's every attack.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 6, just from the slashing.
You
Then 5,
Yeah.
5, 10. So 16 total.
yeah, you don't add any ability scores on this, but
No,
This is the one
16.
that was right.
16. Yeah, you just come through and just like it's like limping. Its tentacles kind of become round, and you just bring this machete just down an overarm swing and slice through both tentacles, and they kind of nerve endings fire as they wrap wildly on the floor, and this displacer beast just collapses to the floor.
Oh, that's going to use body sale value.
Is it dead?
Do you want to move or stay there? I assume, by the way, you did actually stand up to start all of that.
Yes. I said I got off my feet.
You have 15 feet of movement if you want.
One down, 2 to go.
No, me and Ximori are back to back at this point.
Alright.
If I can move like a tiny little bit, me and Ximori properly turned back to back.
Tauri, you are still holding the spell. The trigger didn't go off, but you're still holding the spell, so you can move and still fire it off if you want.
Yeah, if it's possible. I don't think I need to move far.
I think you need to move like 10 feet.
If you'd have just gone to where you were before, it would have happened.
Yeah.
I know, but I really didn't want to get attacked.
You move here, you get both of them.
So I fire it off. It's
yeah.
DC 13.
DB1 has no modifiers from thingy,
Anyone.
from anyone, but I mean, they're animals, they don't have the best charisma. That's a 3 on the die. They are baned. And the other one has, was it a -4 from Sarah?
Yep.
Yeah.
-4.
So it needs to get like an 18 or something.
That is a 14 on the die, minus the 4, minus another 1 is a 9, so they are both baned.
No.
And you are concentrating on Bane now.
I killed one.
You've moved 15 feet.
Gonna stay there, and then I'm going to yell at Balrick. Do what you can. The hide might be worth something. And give you inspiration.
You are inspired, Balrick.
Nice.
That's it.
Okay. At initiative count 20, from behind you, Aderyn, you catch it very late. You suddenly hear a as a piece of dried wood breaks, and you spin around to see 3 more displacer beasts.
Oh shit.
I was really expecting a big proper one then. I was like, we turned around to see a horse-sized panther.
Encroaching in to this ambush, as it were. And I think... No, we'll finish off this round. We'll go there, as I will roll them into the initiative order.
For being a back away from all the danger. Now I got thrilled to myself.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Guys, let me understand, my AC is so low.
Well, if it makes you feel better, one of them also rolled a natural one.
Oh, great, wrong part.
Still ahead of you, because it'll have much higher dexterity.
I am putting it after Aderyn, just because otherwise 5 panthers go one after the other.
And also 3 of them would attack her at once.
Yeah, 4 panthers go one after the other, I should say, because one of them is dead. Togrim.
Do I notice these 3 appearing?
I'm imagining Aderyn yells quite loudly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll fire at DB4 then.
Yeah, go for it.
Nope, that one. 15 to hit.
Disadvantage?
No, I didn't roll disadvantage. Nope, that one.
You swing round to fire, but in your motion, like, you can't track this. There's 3 of them, there's 6 of them, there's 9 of them, there's 3 of them, and you just fire and just cuts through the trees in between 2 of them. Any bonus actions or movement you want to do?
I don't think so. That's it.
This one, is that enough of a distraction? Togrim, evens or odds?
Even.
Enough of a distraction.
Cool.
It's coming after you with its...
Oh shit. Not cool.
Speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. High as this one leaps towards your tiny form. This thing dwarfs you as you suddenly see 4 limbs just reaching out to get you after the back 2 kind of leaped it off and leapt like full 15 feet in the air straight towards you as it makes 2 claw attacks against you. Both of those are going to hit.
Right.
5 for a total of 10 slashing damage.
Oof. Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
It had to be strength, didn't it? 13.
13. Amazingly, you kind of take the blow and roll through it to the point of, I'm going to say, it leaps over you and you are not knocked prone. Like your small form, it manages to burrow under and you're still on your feet.
Ow.
That's that
Very ow.
Turn. Ximori, you're up.
Okay. So I heard a loud scream behind me.
Yeah.
It's gonna, quickly, turn to Balrick. Think you can take 2?
I'm gonna have to... You go deal with them. Do what you can to this one and go, I'll finish them off.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take my first attack on DB1.
Mm-hmm. At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 17 at disadvantage.
Hits, and its displacement is gone for the round.
So that is 5 plus 5, 10 points of slashing damage.
You bury your axe and then have to work it out for a second because you bit so deep.
And I will then turn and sprint. Let's see, how far can I go? Yep, that gets me as close as I can. Pretty much through Tauri.
Yeah, just go barreling through.
I'm gonna bonus action throw my. Am I close enough?
It would be at disadvantage anyway, so.
Yeah, I'll throw my other axe at that one.
Yeah, go for it.
It's now 20. But the other one is a 19 at disadvantage.
Wow, yeah, that hits.
For 5 points of slashing damage.
This thing was like approaching towards Aderyn, and suddenly its attention is drawn by you.
And for my object interaction, I'll just wrench open my coat, reach under the other arm, and grab out my other axe.
Yeah. Right, it is now these ones' turn that approach to Balrick. They have minus D4 on their attacks. Actually, this one isn't going to approach towards you. It's wanting to keep a distance, and it's going to lash out with its tentacles from where it is, just towards you. What's your armor class?
15.
That's 21.
Why did you ask?
What's gonna help there?
Because I didn't look at what.
That was the one.
Okay, so a 37 does hit you.
Not a 30.
Genuinely, because my brain went, oh, that's an 18 on the die, and minus the D4, it might not hit. And then my brain also, like a second later, went, oh yeah, they also have a lot to hit with. So, you take absolute minimal 4 piercing damage, and you are grappled. Not restrained, just grappled. Grey for grappled.
Grapple at a distance, right? That's it.
As a tentacle just kind of, and you feel the the hooks bed into your skin and like pin you in place, and hold on to you. The other one is then going to try and claw at you twice with minus D4. That is 14.
Misses. Machete catches it.
And even worse, that's a 4 minus 3 plus 6. 7. As it tries to slash at you, but for whatever reason it's distracted by the cutting words coming from Tauri as it misses its attacks. That's 1 and 3. It is now Panther 4's turn, who hates Ximori. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's again
My
gonna.
plan worked perfectly.
A lot of them are charging, and this one also leaps at you and makes 2 claw attacks against you. That one and a 15.
Both miss.
And you just catch these paws. And then pick up your axes that you dropped momentarily. Useless as supposed to be.
Can I reclaim my thrown axe from it, but based on its nat 1?
Yes, let's go with that. You drop your axes to catch its paws, so they're just mine. It is Aderyn's turn.
How many axes do you have?
4.
Fair enough.
I am going to try and back away.
Okay. Where are you moving to?
I'm trying really hard to at this point I'm holding on really hard to my staff and I'm starting to mutter to myself incoherent sentences.
What's an incantation? 2 really destructive and deadly spells?
No, more like
Power word kill.
monsters in the forest. Really fast. Can't see them. I can see them. Can't see them. What do I do? So she's just kind of spiraling. So she's gonna slowly back away while spiraling.
No other actions?
All directions.
Got a dodge.
Dangerous directions. Yeah, she's gonna dodge.
Okay, dodge action.
On the map, where are you backing up to?
I'm backing up to. Oh, where is it? I'm gonna go to down south west, south. So like, how many squares can I move?
You can move 6 squares.
Okay.
Big
I
Aderyn!
Oh, still-
Ah!
That was a mistake.
You could go literally right next to Tauri if you wanted, like.
Yeah, I want to go there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I can't move.
Where are you going? Where are you going? There we go.
Thank you.
Albert decides who gets to move their tokens on an arbitrary basis. Cool, you just back up. Roll me a wisdom save.
Got it.
Not good.
9.
Cool. And the last one is going to chase you. 5, 10,
You know that when you run away, they think that you're threat.
Yeah,
30,
well.
35. Just comes barreling after you and is going to try and leap on you as well with 2 claw attacks. One is a 10. The other is a 19 to hit.
Oh wow, it definitely hits. One of them does. The other one doesn't.
For 7 slashing damage as 1 claw.
Ouch.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh well, that's gonna go great.
It's deja vu.
We stopped so many L-bits.
9.
9. As you are like running away, panicked, you're not looking behind you as suddenly a 6-legged cat with 2 tentacles just buries you, like just piggybacks onto you, and you just crumple into the floor. Tauri, you spin round to see Aderyn just tumble to the floor and a panther standing over her ready to attack. Aderyn, in that moment, as you're hit, your brain flashes with imageries. You see purple, scales, eyes, tunnels, rock, stone, keys. Flashback, you're just in agony. There's a moment where you look around and you're like, I recognise this forest. And then you flash back and you're in the forest you were in. There was a cat over you about to tear your throat out.
Can I do a reaction?
Do you have a reaction?
Yeah.
What's your reaction?
I would like to, as a reaction, cast Shield.
You can't do that after he's attacked you.
It's when hit.
Yeah, but he's already done the damage to you.
It's when hit and it buffs your AC by 5, which would get you
Stop.
to an armor class of 16, and
Wouldn't
it
you?
would still hit
Okay,
you.
I'll do it next time I get hit, because I probably will.
You get to know what he hits you with before you have to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so when, for example, when I say 19 to hit you, if I said 16 to hit you, you can go shield, block it.
Okay, cool.
But
No, 15.
in this tense moment, with all of you in the middle of a pack of displacer beasts, we're going to pick this up next time and hope that maybe a saviour in peacock colours turns up.
Better.
But until then, see you next time.
He's gonna come with all the scarves.
Very
and
much
just
imagine like
the-
a George of the Jungle, but on silken scarf.